For 40 years, we were taught to be dams. We were conditioned to hold back every drop, to accumulate, to save, and to protect at all costs. This was the era of the nest egg, a season where safety was measured by how much we could keep behind the wall. But as we step into our second act, we discover a quiet truth. The psychology of the dam, once our protector, has become a prison of anxiety. We find ourselves paralyzed by the very resources we worked a lifetime to secure. Welcome back to the Silver Compass. I'm Duquemarino. Today, we explore financial fluidity. We are here to shift our mindset from the stagnation of the dam to the vitality of the river. We are moving away from the fear of losing and toward the mastery of flowing. In this stage of life, wealth is no longer a score to be guarded or a number to be hoarded. It is a current to be directed with wisdom and grace. Financial fluidity is about moving your resources with absolute intent. It is about using what you have to fuel the curiosity that keeps your mind sharp and your spirit young. When money becomes a current, it washes away the friction of retirement and opens up a territory of exploration. Because your resources are only as valuable as the life they allow you to lead.
Psychologists call it the Decumulation Paradox. After 40 years of training your brain to save, the act of spending can feel like a violation of your safety. Many retirees spend their second act terrified of touching their principal, even when they have more than enough. This is financial friction, a psychological drag that prevents you from using your hard-earned resources to actually live. We guard the hoard while the clock continues to tick, forgetting that money held out of fear is money that has lost its power. To overcome this fear, we must embrace a strategic pivot. We have to realize that every dollar in our possession has a use-by date. A dollar spent on a global adventure at 65 buys a vastly different experience than that same dollar spent at 85. Fluidity means understanding that the true value of your money is inextricably tied to your health, your energy, and your mobility. When you view spending as an investment in your current vitality, the paradox begins to dissolve. Financial fluidity is the antidote to the fear of running out. It allows you to spend on the things that enlarge your world while you still have the vitality to inhabit them. You aren't depleting your assets, you are converting them into cognitive health, social connection, and lasting memories. You are the architect of this flow. Reclaim your authority over your resources and let them point you toward the experiences you were meant to have.
In the world of the modern elder, we stop measuring costs and start measuring values. This is what I call the architecture of spending. It is a filter through which every resource must pass. Instead of asking, what does this cost? We ask, does this expense provide a Tier 1 sensory workout for my brain? Does it facilitate a bridge for mentorship? Does it align with the direction my compass is pointing? When you build your financial life around these questions, the fear of the price tag is replaced by the clarity of the purpose. When you align your spending with your core principles, the heavy guilt of decumulation simply disappears. You aren't spending your money in the traditional sense. You are converting it. You are taking a static asset and turning it into cognitive vitality that keeps your mind sharp and an emotional legacy that will outlast any bank account. This is the masterstroke of the second act. You are no longer a consumer. You are a transformer of resources into life itself. This is the essence of being a polyglot of life, learning to speak a new language of investment. Not an investment in stocks or bonds, but an investment in the self. By directing your current toward experiences that challenge and fulfill you, you ensure that your resources are serving your growth rather than just occupying space. You are seasoning your journey with intent. Because at the end of the day, the best use for your currency is to buy the freedom to be curious. Fluidity also transforms how we think about legacy. For generations, we've been told that inheritance is a postscript, a final chapter that only begins once we've left the room. But why wait for the end of the book to share its greatest gifts? Financial fluidity allows for something far more vibrant, a living legacy. It is the profound joy of watching your resources make a tangible difference in the lives of those you love while you are still here to witness the spark, hear the laughter, and share the story. Whether it's funding a grandchild's education or hosting a multi-generational family retreat, a living legacy is a form of social technology. It is a tool that brings generations together, bridging the gap between the digital mastery of the young and the deep-seated wisdom of the elder. You aren't just giving money, you are creating the conditions for connection. You are using the resources you've worked a lifetime to earn to season your stories with shared experiences that will be told for decades to come. Don't leave your best gifts for the final page. By choosing to let your resources flow now, you become an active participant in your own legacy. You get to see the fruit of your labor flourish in real time. You are no longer just a provider, you are a mentor, a connector, and a catalyst for joy. This is the ultimate reward of a fluid life. Because the most valuable inheritance isn't what you leave behind, it's what you build while you're here.
Now, a question for you. What is the one experience you've been saving for that you could actually embrace right now? I want you to tell me in the comments. Let's learn together how to let our resources flow out of the dam and into the territory of our dreams. I'm Duquemarino. Keep your curiosity sharp, keep your silver compass pointing north, and remember, money is only as valuable as the life it allows you to lead. The journey truly begins now.